What's going on, everyone? Harris Rubinstein here for NBA Now. The trade deadline is now hours away. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are 24 hours away from the NBA trade deadline, and the Lakers are as wrapped up in it as any team in the NBA. But guess what? They already made a trade. Reggie Bullock is in town. The Lakers have traded Svi Mykhailiuk and a second-round pick to the Pistons for Reggie Bullock. Now, it's a good move for the Lakers. Bullock's a good three-point shooter, shooting 38% from three this season. But the biggest key in all this is that Reggie Bullock is a free agent after this season. So basically, this is just a good move for the Lakers to clear up a little bit of cap space and also get a player who's going to help them this year. They do have to give up Svi Mykhailiuk. Not the best move, seeing as he's a good young player that they have, can shoot the threes off the bench, but he has not had a huge role this year at all. So let me know in the comments section below who won the trade. Give me an L for the Lakers. Give me a P for the Pistons. I'm going to give this one to the Lakers. I think Reggie Bullock is a nice piece. I told you guys to be on the lookout the past couple weeks for the Lakers making a couple of small moves to help the team this year. Reggie Bullock is a good example of that. However, Svi Mykhailiuk in their game last night didn't play all that well. Shot 1 of 3 from the floor, 0 of 1 from 3, had 5 points in only 12 minutes. So, not a big-time trade for the Lakers, but hey, getting a player like Reggie Bullock is never something to thumb your nose at. If you guys want the best Lakers content anywhere on the internet, there's only one place to get it. That's chatsports.com/Lakers. Get all your news, rumors for the free agency coming up this summer, the draft as well. We will have it all. Get all of your Lakers content in one place. Go subscribe now at chatsports.com/Lakers. All right, let's give you guys a little bit of an update on Anthony Davis. So if you haven't heard by now, the Lakers reportedly offered the house for Anthony Davis. The Pelicans turned it down, and now the Lakers are pulling out of trade talks. The Lakers offered 6 players and 2 draft picks for Anthony Davis, but the Pelicans turned it down, saying they wanted 4 first-round picks. Now, I don't really understand why a team would want 4 first-round picks. I don't know what you do with 4 first-round picks, because if you're the Pelicans and you're also asking for that many players, they're going to have a whole new team in like 2 years, but they still have a lot of people under contract. So I'm not really sure how they're going to, A, pay everybody or play everybody. So this is the Lakers' offer that they sent for Anthony Davis that the Pelicans turned down. As you can see, the Lakers offered all 5 of their best young assets. Lonzo Ball, Josh Hart, Kyle Kuzma, Ivica Zubac, and Brandon Ingram, along with those 2 first-round picks and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope to make the money work. They'd also be taking back Solomon Hill's terrible contract the Pelicans are hoping to get off their books. So if you're the Pelicans, this is still a really good offer, but I think their point right now is to just wait for the Celtics this summer. I don't think the Pelicans really want to give in to Anthony Davis's request. They don't really seem to have any intention at all of letting this go smoothly and just letting Anthony Davis go to the Lakers. Now, the Pelicans are trying to control what they can control. And it seems that if Davis goes to the Lakers as a free agent in 2020, the Pelicans don't care. But what I don't think the Pelicans want to do now is give the Lakers 2 full playoff runs before that contract with Anthony Davis and LeBron James in their own conference. Cavs GM David Griffin a couple years ago, after he got fired, said something great that always sticks with me when it comes to trades like this. GMs have one job as purveyor for their franchise. Control what you can control. If you're the Pelicans, what you can control is where Anthony Davis plays basketball next season. And if you're the Pelicans, you do not want that to be with the Lakers and also in the Western Conference. So I think the Pelicans are going out of their way to make sure that they aren't trading Davis to the Lakers. I think if another team like the Charlotte Hornets offer them that trade package, they take it in a second. But because it's the Lakers, because they're in the West, I just don't think the Pelicans have any interest of keeping Anthony Davis in their conference. Also has a lot to do with the fact that Danny Ainge is behind the scenes sabotaging this whole trade request. So the Celtics are insisting to the Pelicans that they wait until the summer. They're dangling their entire roster except Kyrie Irving, though reports say they will not trade Jason Tatum. I've had a little bit of a change of heart on this. I think the Celtics should trade Jason Tatum. I've been saying for weeks now, for actually a full year now, that if the Celtics want Anthony Davis, they should not give up Jason Tatum. Though I've come around on that. If the Celtics really think that by acquiring Anthony Davis and getting Kyrie to have an extension, that Davis will end up staying, giving up Tatum will not end up being that big of a deal. Because think about it. If you're trading Jason Tatum away, you're trading him to the Pelicans. You're trading him to one of the worst teams in the Western Conference. You might never have to worry about Jason Tatum ever again. But you get Anthony Davis, you have one of the 5 best players in basketball to go along with Kyrie Irving, and you just have to find a way to make the money work if you're the Celtics. So the Rubens League trade machine, we dusted it off. This is what it gave us in terms of what the Celtics could realistically offer for Anthony Davis. Now, the Rubens League trade machine also wants to point out that in this trade, the Celtics would have to either A, trade Al Horford to a 3rd team, B, trade Gordon Hayward to a 3rd team, C, send Terry Rozier to the Pelicans in a sign and trade, or D, just cut most of the bottom half of their roster. So a couple different options for the Celtics in order to make the money work, though in terms of total assets, this is what I believe it would take to get Anthony Davis. So let me know in the comment section below, will the Lakers trade for Anthony Davis? I say no. I still think the only way the Lakers are going to end up with Anthony Davis is through free agency. I just think the Pelicans are a little bit spiteful when it comes to this Anthony Davis trade, and I just can't see them giving in to the Lakers' request and giving them Anthony Davis for 2 full playoff runs. That just doesn't seem very likely at this time. Remember to subscribe to us here at Chat Sports. Go to youtube.com/chatsportstv, and also make sure you guys subscribe to our new Lakers channel at chatsports.com/Lakers. Was a rough night last night for your Los Angeles Lakers. They got blown out by the Victor Oladipo-less Indiana Pacers, 136-94, the Lakers' worst loss of the season. LeBron James, 18 points, 9 assists, 7 rebounds. But the lasting image from the Lakers' loss to the Pacers is this. LeBron James, yes, sitting all the way at the end of the bench, away from the rest of his teammates. And even weirder, after the game, after a 40-point loss on the road, LeBron James posted this Instagram photo basically congratulating himself for getting over 32,000 points. Good for you, LeBron, though the timing on this could not be worse. Your roster is falling apart, the young players are revolting, your fan base is furious, you haven't got Anthony Davis, and you're sitting there at the end of the bench posting Instagram photos. It's not a great look, LeBron. I love you. I think you're an amazing player, but optics, man. Optics. You can't get blown out by 40, be sitting at the end of the bench basically side-eyeing the rest of the roster, and then be like, oh, it's all about me. Congrats to me. I'm amazing. It's just not really how things work. But again, it's LeBron James. When has he ever shown a hint that he cares about what people think? If you guys care about making money this year, there's only one place to do it, and that's with BetDSI. Head to chatsports.com/bet. Use that promo code NBA120 for a 120% deposit bonus. Want to thank our sportsbook partner, BetDSI, for coming along with us today on NBA Now, bringing to you guys the top news and rumors surrounding the Los Angeles Lakers. We have a fantastic rumor to go through, and yes, the Ball family is involved. Let's start with Lonzo Ball going to the Phoenix Suns. So reportedly in an Anthony Davis trade, the Ball family, because, you know, they're allowed to have a say in these things, wants Lonzo Ball to go to the Phoenix Suns instead of going to the New Orleans Pelicans in an Anthony Davis trade. Now, this goes along with what New Orleans is now saying, because the Pelicans do not want the Ball circus in town. So if there is any Anthony Davis trade and Lonzo Ball is to be involved, he will be shipped to a 3rd team. Apparently, LaVar's comments have ruined any chance of Lonzo being involved in an Anthony Davis trade. So, causes a lot of issues for the Lakers now and also in the future that, yes, LaVar Ball is going to be an issue if Lonzo Ball is ever to be traded, which is something I brought up during the NBA draft because I was skeptical over whether or not the LaVar Ball marriage with the NBA was going to end up working out. And it turns out I was so correct. I was so correct about this that Magic Johnson did not want to draft Lonzo Ball, and he wanted De'Aaron Fox. However, Jeanie Buss overruled him, made him pick Lonzo Ball. Now, I want us all to close our eyes and imagine a universe where De'Aaron Fox is on the Lakers instead of Lonzo Ball. And imagine what the world would look like if the Lakers were sitting here offering De'Aaron Fox instead of Lonzo Ball for Anthony Davis. If they had De'Aaron Fox and said, we're giving you Fox, Kuzma, Ingram, and 3 first-round picks for Anthony Davis, you want to know what the Pelicans say? Yes, yes, and yes twice on Sundays. If De'Aaron Fox is on the Lakers instead of Lonzo Ball, this trade was already done last week. So I want to know from you guys, who would you rather have? Give me a B for Lonzo Ball. Give me an F for De'Aaron Fox. My answer is obvious. De'Aaron Fox, De'Aaron Fox, De'Aaron Fox. I like guys who are a little cold-blooded. I like guys who play with a chip on their shoulder. That's what De'Aaron Fox does. Just go back to his college games whenever it was De'Aaron Fox versus Lonzo Ball. You tell me who had the killer instinct. You tell me who wanted to rip the other guy limb from limb. De'Aaron Fox, every single time they played UCLA, crushed Lonzo Ball, destroyed him twice. It was 2 of his best games of his college career. I wanted De'Aaron Fox. I thought the Lonzo Ball pick was all hype. He's a good player. He's a nice player. But personally, I would just rather have had De'Aaron Fox. I think Lonzo's a nice player, but I think he's going to do better on a small market. Don't type Jello. LiAngelo Ball is a waste of everybody's time. I don't know. Is he in Latvia now? Slovenia? I don't know. He's in some former Prussia country right now. Who cares about LiAngelo Ball? That dude's just not even good. You should care about LaMelo Ball, though. That guy's going to be a fun NBA draft prospect eventually. Let's talk about a couple of small moves the Lakers might still make. Let's start with Jabari Parker. Lakers have inquired with the Chicago Bulls about him. They've dangled KCP and a couple of the picks for him. Would be an okay backup option for the deadline. He's not a great player, doesn't play great defense, though the Lakers do need a little bit more scoring off the bench. Plus, Jabari Parker wouldn't be the worst player to repackage into another trade. Let's talk about Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, though. Unfortunately for the Lakers, they're having a difficult time right now trading him. As of right now, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope has veto power over any trade. The Lakers have tried to include him in multiple trades, including an Anthony Davis trade, along with a couple deals with a couple of other teams as well. As of right now, it is still unlikely he ends up getting dealt with that veto power over any trade. It is unlikely that KCP will allow the Lakers to trade him, despite the fact that as of right now, it would definitely be in the Lakers' best interest. Rough night last night for KCP. Shot 1 of 6 from the floor, 0 of 5 from 3 in 23 minutes. Only 2 points, put up a minus 11 last night in 23 minutes. So it's not like KCP is having anything close to a good season. We know they overpaid him in the offseason. Everyone's been saying it all season long. I don't know who convinced themselves that Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is a good player, but welcome to the NBA and welcome to being a client of Clutch Sports. Let me know in the comments section below, who should the Lakers trade for at the deadline? Anthony Davis, they probably should trade for him, but the real question is, will they be able to? Let me know in the comment section below who you guys think the Lakers should trade for at the deadline. And while you're at it, go to chatsports.com/Lakers. Go ahead and subscribe to our new Lakers YouTube channel. We'll have all the biggest updates on everything revolving around the Lakers and free agency, the draft, trade rumors, and so much more. Go ahead and subscribe at chatsports.com/Lakers.